All right, we're going to go right into this one, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Ghislaine Maxwell, guilty as charged. Charged on 5 of the 6 counts brought against her. We are going to share a little information from Inner City Press. This is my buddy Matt. He has been on Twitter, on the ground, every day, bringing you this news. Thanks, everybody, for joining me. I'm Tony D, your host. Welcome to another edition of the Veritas Machine, where we're going to bring you some of the information right here. Let's get down to this thread of his. We're going to share a couple screens, and I'm going to introduce you to my buddy who has such a great page on Twitter. So here we go. All right, now this is Inner City Press. This is my buddy Matt. He has been outside every day working this trial. So there are some things that he has there attached in the document cloud as far as the jury instructions. Guilty on 5 of 6 charges. Found not guilty on count 2. Now, the only count here, and you'll see this in Matt's tweet as well, the only count Maxwell was found not guilty on was count 2. Enticement of an individual under the age of 17. So that is the charge she was not found guilty of. And from the charges that she has here, she is looking at about 65 years in prison. What do you think of that, chat? You think she deserves it? You think she deserves more? I don't think she's ever going to see the light of day again. I think they're going to give her so many years that she's just not going to be able to there's no way for her to live. I mean, sure. I don't know. I don't think she's going to live that long in prison, though. Just my opinion. In the front room. So he was in the front row. Oh, well, he's reporting who was in the front row. Leah Safian, Kevin Maxwell, the 2 sisters, Isabel and Christine. And I guess what's going to happen now, let's go to his page right here and just sort of take a look. And if you're not following him right now on Twitter, if you are not, he also has a Patreon because, look, man, the guy's out there. Okay? He's out there on the daily. And I'd like to hear what he has to say.
So I'll just do this as a sort of filler until I'm assuming that there'll be some speeches by the
this is him
family.
Live.
Maybe the prosecutors? Probably not. I don't know. Damian Williams, where are you? It's Wednesday. It's past 5 o'clock. The decisions to make the narrow prosecution were done. The decision to go after Epstein was done under Jeffrey Berman. The decision to charge Maxwell with perjury and not make her cooperative was made under, if not by, Audrey Strauss. And now this takes place under Damian Williams.
So you see, this is on Inner City
these are the
Press.
Prosecutors, of course.
And he is on Twitter. He also has a Patreon.
Of course,
so
may
make
go
sure
all
you
the way
go
up to the top.
Support him as well.
We can go back. There's many things.
Look at that.
Say.
He is right out there.
Jeffrey
that is
Epstein.
the press.
What can we say about him as a sort of
mosh
precursor
pit,
to this trial?
if
Jeffrey
you
Epstein,
will.
teaching at Dalton under then Attorney General Barr's father. What? Lolita Express. Now, why in this trial? Got to ask it while we wait. Why in this trial were the flight logs all redacted? Why the names of the people riding on the flight logs? Why is that redacted? We're looking into a particular flight, 1991. Ghislaine Maxwell, the defendant. Oh, by the way, let's cut to the press.
And he reports also on the UN and everything like that. I'm glad that she didn't get off as well. As you can see, he is out there. I don't want to.
Listen, I'm assuming that it will take
too
place.
much of his content.
Does not look like
because I want you guys also to go listen to him
anytime soon. Now, of course, she can appeal, and there are some grounds for appeal. I mean, grounds to try to file an appeal. Let's put it that way. But now, if the strength of evidence and the risk of flight was high before today's verdict, it is infinitely higher now. And there's also another separate charge of perjury. So it's a tough one. Where will she serve her time? What if she made an offer to cooperate now? What if she went wild? What if she wrote a book about who was on the Lolita Express, how far up it went? What if she explained how the United Nations invited her in and what officials were there? Well, we're going to be covering that in a little project called Maximum Maxwell.
Yeah. Okay. So that's where this guy is great, and I'd like you to follow him, especially on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, I don't, Twitter is what it is. But if you're on Twitter, make sure you give him a follow. And then he has been covering this. He got thrown out. Look, let me show you a little something about Inner City Press. He pinned this tweet. Okay, a little something about him. After 10 years reporting on the UN, he was thrown out and banned from the UN because of what he was reporting. And you're going to have to go to his page to see that. What I also have to show you here is some of the documentation. Thanks so much, Matt. And we're definitely going to have him on the show. We have some documentation here that I wanted to share with you. Is this it? Oh, yeah. So, the links to the documents of the final jury charge, these are the official instructions that the jury is given. And you wonder why the jury takes so long, okay, to get through something. These are all, okay, instructions that the jury gets. And you could find these in a... these are all the different charges. And they give you an instruction per charge. Instruction 1, and then they take you through all the different steps of what the jury does, what you're responsible for, stuff like that. What was? What are you saying? Let me see here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for joining me, everybody. But yeah, you see all the jury charges here. And look, I mean, she is looking at 65 years. Look at all these instructions that the jury gets. Everybody wonders, what exactly goes on. Hey, what's going on, guys? With the jury and why it probably takes them so long. I mean, look at everything that they have to read through, right? And this is all public information. You could find this. I mean, I could even link it in there, but it's just, you just have to look final jury charge. It's really easy to find, guys. Oh yeah, he was banned. I was looking at my screen. I was like, oh no, did they cut me off or something? That's what I thought. Yeah, he was banned from that. I mean, permanently from the entire UN, and he's been covering it for 10 years now. There are a lot of accusations, and as you know, on my Bono stuff, you would see the connections between Bono and the UN and Gutierrez and a lot of those people, and some of the things that they are being charged with that you will find, and we will be discussing. Might not be here, might be on my BitChute, but I also got a. I'm going to post the link when I get it, but I got an uncensored channel. I got a Rofkin or something like that. That's going to be a membership thing over at Rofkin, because that's going to be uncensored stuff. But you could see all this stuff going on here. They give you all the details. All right. And again, when you are talking about a trial like this, what my friend Matt over at Inner City Press, who we just looked at, we're going to pull his page up again here, over at Inner City Press, was stressing, was that this was a very narrow prosecution. Yeah, they found her guilty. 5 of the 6 charges. Ghislaine Maxwell, guilty. 5 of the 6 charges. The one charge that they let her off of was, I believe, a interstate transportation charge. We're going to scroll down and we're going to share the screen with him again. because he really is just, he's been out there, and this is the guy, like, and there are other trials that he's covering there. He's going to be covering the Peter Nygaard trial. He's covering some of the UN trials. People have been convicted. I believe that to be a fact, Dream, that this could be the first domino. I was just thinking that today, and I wanted to put an image of dominoes on my thumbnail, but I didn't have the time. I just want to get on here and do it. You know what I mean? I just want to get on here and get her done. So let me share the screen here again. And
oh, okay. So you're saying
this is
there's
live.
Reversible error here? You believe so?
Outside the courthouse.
One way. Whether there is, I watched this case pretty closely, and I pretty much left it all on the table. You can go back over the live treated threads. I noted some things that might be appealable error. Maybe there's others. I'm not sure. Recently,
this is Matthew from Inner City Press
before Judge Fela. These are Ahuja and Jeremy Shore. They just got a new trial ordered for themselves.
Hey guys, if you're on Twitter, give me a thumbs up if you're going to give this guy a follow on Twitter.
Ahuja and Shore.
Watch some of these UN trials and the Peter Nygaard trial and all of his live coverage from inside the courthouse.
This is the big one, so we're focused on that today. In-N-Out Burger. That was Leah Safian. She put it together. She also, I don't know what was accomplished by that, but she arranged, I believe, for that photograph of the sisters and Kevin hunched over. Again, I don't want to, anyone's sibling is convicted. Maybe you knew for a long time.
It looked like she went to the In-N-Out Burger on freaking Sunset. I mean, what are you trying? You are wanted internationally. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to In-N-Out. I'm going to go to In-N-Out. Like the people, can you imagine if she walked up to the thing and you knew who she was serving her at In-N-Out? Are you going to freak out? I would just like lose my mind. Oh, God. The manager's like, what's the matter? Are you going to serve the customer right there? Ghislaine Maxwell guilty.
And that's what it was. Well, now the question is, often
Inner City Press on Twitter
over there. I think this is the place to be.
Okay.
If everyone will miss it, we'll miss it too. Here we go. Epstein plea deal. Wait a second.
ICP, not to be confused with.
Let's see. She's already pushed into a car. No. Judge Nathan said anyone that makes noise will be removed, as took place, I believe, in that trial in Georgia. Whatever. No. She's stoic. Let's put it that way.
So this is live outside the courthouse, guys.
Give the public what they wanted.
Inner City Press.
Confess? Did she cry? No, she didn't. She was in a maroon sweater. She was throughout, rummaging through her plastic green accordion folder.
Yeah, that's what you get in.
She put on quite a front
in jail
during this 1 month trial. Today is the 29th, and it began on November 29th. Of course, it didn't begin right at the beginning, because at the beginning there were still peremptories and discussions with the jurors. But this has been a heck of a month, and we've put some stuff online.
So yeah, guys, Ghislaine Maxwell, can you believe it? After all this time, waiting for this trial to happen, Ghislaine Maxwell has been found guilty. I mean, that's amazing. Oh, and make sure, guys, if you are watching, check this out. Look what I got. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell to catch all my videos. So when I jump on like this for something major, especially regarding Ghislaine Maxwell, Peter Nygaard, any one of these trials and court proceedings, I'm going to be covering some of the major stuff. I got some more people I'm going to be interviewing about the Ghislaine Maxwell thing. Yeah. Give him a follow. And make sure you share this out with your friends, because they're going to really want to know what happened. I mean, this is, what was this? Some people call this the trial of the century. I don't know about that. I think there's going to be some other doozies. If this thing goes down the road that it's supposed to, baby. Did I sound like Dave Rodriguez? She would order an In-N-Out. Exactly. Animal style. Double animal style. That is the only way to order In-N-Out, by the way. And why? Like I said, ma que cazzo. What are you thinking, Ghislaine? Oh. Why would you go to In-N-Out Burger and be Ghislaine Maxwell on Sunset? Do you know how many people probably screamed and ran? They knew she was like, it was like like what happened with the horses with the queen, you know? So, make sure you go join that. We're going to be jumping back on. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Thanks so much, guys. I want to see you on the next one.